travel this land, pack tight in minivans. And all this for the fans, girls, money, and fame. I played their game and had to scream my name. I will show no shame. I live and die for this. And if I come off soft, bitch, you on this. I'm an American badass. Watch me kick. You can roll with rock or you can radio edit. I'm a porno flick. I'm like Amazing Grace. I'm gonna some after I rock this place. Super fly, living double wide. Sidecar my glide so Joe C can ride. Full sack to share, bringing flash and flare. Got the long hair swinging middle.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy C-Money back with another video, and today we gotta talk about NXT. NXT, guys, I know it's been a while since I made NXT reactions. I just been so busy. But now I can finally make NXT reactions because, guys, this week's episode of NXT was, without a doubt, probably the biggest episode of NXT of all time. Like, you just saw the entrance I came in as the American Badass Undertaker, because he showed up on NXT. Guys, this episode of NXT was like the biggest NXT of all time. You had John Cena, you had Paul Heyman, Asuka, Judgment Day, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Undertaker. Like, what? Like, because see, the whole thing was WWE was trying to go all out so they could beat AEW Dynamite in the ratings. Yes, to beat AEW in the, they wanted NXT to beat AEW Dynamite in the ratings, so they went like all out, bro. Crazy. So NXT starts off with Cody Rhodes coming out, because, you know, he has like a major announcement, right? So he talks about how there's going to be a men's breakout tournament, like how there's an NXT women's breakout tournament. There's also going to be a men's tournament as well. There's going to be the Dusty Rhodes Classic. The NXT Dusty Rhodes Classic was like a big tag team tournament in NXT, and they named it after Dusty Rhodes to like honor him, because it was his, because Dusty Rhodes was a big part in NXT, so they named it that to honor him. So yeah, it was like, it's a very cool tournament in NXT. So that's coming back, and then Cody announced that for this episode of NXT, he was the special guest general manager. So, yeah, awesome stuff, bro. Then, it was Ilya Dragunov's birthday the other day. So, happy late birthday to Ilya Dragunov. Yeah, he comes out, he welcomes Cody to NXT. And then Dominic, though, has to come out and ruin it. Dominic Mysterio. And he challenges Dragunov to a match for the NXT Championship. And since Cody's the GM, he makes it official. But he says that, hold on though, it's going to be a special guest referee to make sure Judgment Day doesn't get involved. And the special guest referee, from out of nowhere, LA Knight. What? Like, LA Knight from out of nowhere is the special guest referee. Like, what, bro? Crazy. So then they have the match. Dragunov defeats Dominic Mysterio because the Judgment Day tried to come out, but LA Knight was taking them out and stuff. Then Rhea tried to hit Dragunov with the championship title, but then Trick Williams grabbed Rhea Ripley, pulled her down, and then held her like this. And Rhea's like, "Get off me!" And Trick's like, "Whoop that Trick." I love Trick Williams, man. So yeah, so him and LA Knight, they fight off LA Knight takes out the Judgment Day. Trick Williams distracts Rhea Ripley, and then Dragunov picks up the victory, retaining the NXT Championship. And then Asuka, well, probably the most dominant woman in all of NXT, because she was undefeated in NXT. So she defeated Roxanne Perez, and Shotzi was also at ringside on commentary. And then when she attacked Kiana James, when Kiana James tried to attack Roxanne after the match. So that was cool. And then, again, Cody's the special guest GM. Tony D and Stacks are like the best, bro. They are so funny. I love them, bro. So Tony D and Stacks say how, you know, let's have like a tag team battle royal, but when there's only 2 teams left, then they have like immediately the bell rings again and they have a normal tag match. So it goes from a battle royal to a normal tag match. Once there's 2 tag teams left, they automatically compete in a tag match. So like, it's called the bada bing bada boom battle royal. Yeah. And the winner will face Tony D and Stacks for the NXT tag team championships in the first week of Halloween Havoc. So in like a couple weeks, yeah. So that's cool. Tony D and Stacks are the best. Yeah. And Cody with them and so, oh god, it's just hilarious. And then we had Tyler Bate and the Brawling Brutes took on Gallus in a pub match. In a pub rules match. It was beer, it was darts, there was pool sticks and stuff. Oh, it was crazy. In the end, they put Joe Coffey through a table. 1, 2, 3. And that was it. But what's his name? Butch put a dart in Joe Coffey's hand. Oh god. It was like, I'm like, bro, if someone gets hit with a dart, that's gonna be bad. And then he stuck the dart in his hand. I'm like, jeez, bro. Like, what? I'm telling you, bro, it was crazy. Insane. And then John Cena comes out like he's saying thank you to the NXT universe and stuff, but then Braun Breaker comes out and, you know, he's talking to Cena and they're not here for you, they're here for me. And then, you know, and John Cena being the man he is, he's like, look, bro, you got a lot of potential, but your one problem is your attitude. And then he's like, but man to man though, I'm here to wish you luck. And then because he's going to be in Carmelo Hayes' corner, but still, he's going to wish Braun Breaker luck, because, you know, that's the kind of man John Cena is. Hustle, loyalty, respect. So he goes to shake his hand, but Braun Breaker, no, he tries to attack him. But then Cena fights back, trying to get an AA, but Braun Breaker gets away. And Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker look very good together, because, you know, Paul Heyman's talking about how Braun is like, Braun Breaker's like is going to be WrestleMania main event quality in the future, yeah, and just so, you know, Paul Heyman's hyping him up and stuff, so, yeah, and then it was funny because when he announced him, he's like, Braun Breaker, yeah, just like how he was like Brock Lesnar, yeah, he said it like in his loud voice, Braun Breaker, so yeah, Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker actually look very good, together, so that was cool. And then Baron Corbin's talking about how he wants an NXT title opportunity. And then after Dragunov defeated Dominic, Corbin tried to come out, but Dijak attacked Dragunov from behind and says that he wants a shot. So then Cody Rhodes said it's going to be Baron Corbin, Dijak, and the winner of Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker next week in a triple threat match, and the winner will face Dragunov at Halloween Havoc. And then also a very interesting thing, Ava Raine. Guys, Ava Raine is The Rock's daughter. So, it was a NXT Anonymous was filming. Paul Heyman was talking with Ava Raine. Ava Raine could join the Bloodline. And that's like serious, because Ava Raine's part of the Samoan family because she's The Rock's daughter. Yeah. So she could actually join the Bloodline because she's family. Yeah. So like that's big stuff, guys. We could see that happen. Oh my god, that would be crazy if she actually joined them. And then, you know, John Cena's backstage with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams and stuff. That was cool. But you know, Trick Williams asked John Cena, he's like, when do you know when it's your time? Like, when do you know that it's your time? And he's like, let's talk. So, you know, John Cena was just, because, you know, again, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes are still friends, but, you know, Trick, he doesn't want to be in his shadow, right? So he was kind of saying to John, like, when do you know it's your time? And he's like, let's talk. Yeah. So John Cena, again, just like how John Cena talked to Carmelo Hayes, gave him some advice. Now he's talking to Trick and giving him advice too. So that was cool. And that's all he said. He just said, let's talk, and that's it. Yeah. Jade Cargill was also on NXT. She pulled up and she shook hands with Shawn Michaels and she was talking to him and stuff. So Jade Cargill, yeah, is she going to NXT? Is she going? Because she was also talking with Triple H at Fastlane. Yeah, so is she going with main roster? Or is she going to NXT? What's going on? Oh, and by the way, new phone case, baby. Yeah, Cody Rhodes phone case. Yeah, very cool. And then, oh my god, and Tiffany Stratton comes face to face with Asuka, and she's like, if you ever need anything, Asuka, just let me know, okay? So stupid, bro. I can't stand Tiffany Stratton. She's so annoying. Lola Vice defeated Danny Palmer in the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. JC Jane is like, Thea Hale came back to class at Chase U, but only if JC Jane could go with, only if JC Jane could come too. So, you know, JC's now in Chase U, and she's like, she was like on her phone and stuff, and then everyone else was on their phone, so he's like, can everyone pay attention? And you know, Andre Chase, he kind of flipped out. He took some other guy's phone and he's like, is this more important than what I'm trying to say? And he threw the guy's phone up against the wall, and JC's like, no, but Mr. Chase, you guys, I got you guys a part of the Bada Bing Bada Boom Tag Team Battle Royal, so you guys are going to be in that match. And she's like, how about we clap it up for the new number one, who are going to be the future number one contenders for the tag team championships. Yeah. So what's JC Jane trying to do? Because she's being like nice to like Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, but like still like, you know, she still has that smug look on her face. And she's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have so much fun. Yeah. And but then you know, and then she's like, a smug look on her face. So, what is JC Jane planning here? Yeah, like, cause she's like friends with Chase U, but then I feel like she's almost gonna not be friends with him. I don't know, bro. It's so weird. Yeah. But you know, she's kind of being nice to Andre Chase and Duke Hudson and everything. So, you know, that's very cool. But again, it's a little weird though. Like, what's going on? Yeah. And then. Big news, Brian Pillman Jr. is on NXT. But he says he's not Pillman anymore. He said like his last name is King now. He's not going to be Pillman, he's going to be King. So he had this really cool promo saying how wrestling was kind of forced onto him because his father was such a legend. Rest in peace. Yeah. But then, you know, he's like saying how, no, he's not a Pillman, he's a king now, and he's just going to embrace wrestling since apparently it's just in his blood. So, you know, Brian Pillman Jr., or just Brian King now, I guess, whatever his name's going to be, yeah, is in NXT. So that's also very cool. And then Carmelo Hayes defeats Braun Breaker, but, you know, Solo Sikoa was, he was getting involved. He was attacking John Cena, so Solo and John Cena were going at it, and they fought backstage. Carmelo Hayes wins. Braun Breaker attacks Carmelo after the match and is like, I'm like the only badass in all of WWE. Then Undertaker comes out, because, you know, the American badass, and yeah, he's like, I don't know about that. He gave Braun Breaker a choke slam, and then he said, there's always a bigger and better badass, and you've just met the baddest of them all. So it was very cool, and then he helps up Carmelo Hayes, and he raises his hand and stuff. So Undertaker, the American badass, on NXT. Crazy, guys. One of the craziest episodes of NXT of all time. Insane. But that's it, guys. I thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe for more. I love all you guys, and C Money is out.